We're spending the next 3 nights in Benidorm's cheapest all-inclusive hotel, the Sandos Benidorm Suites. We'll be checking out the facilities, trying all the food and inspecting the room to find out if this hotel is an absolute bargain or one you should avoid at all costs. So we did book this place last minute and we went for the cheapest all-inclusive hotel that we could find. Now, considering it is half term, there wasn't that much availability of all-inclusive hotels here in Benidorm.
We paid £333 for 3 nights, which I think is a pretty good deal considering we're in a popular holiday destination in the middle of half term.
It does look pretty decent from the outside, a lot better than the surrounding buildings in the area, but let's go check in and take a look. It doesn't look like an overly big hotel, it's just one big tower. I think it's about 8 rooms going across and about 20 something floors high. So it is a 3-star hotel, so I don't really know what to expect. Reception's just through here. But first of all, if you know anything about Benidorm, you know that it's famous for its mobility scooters, and this hotel is no different. It's even got a mobility scooter parking area where you can charge your mobility scooters up.
We're all just charging, ready for the next little adventure.
Right, let's go check in.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, it's very clean, very white. Maybe it's new. Right, so we've got our room key. We're going to head straight up to our room. She said get in the left-hand lift because they go to the even floors. Now this lift is out of order, so it seems to be there's only one lift that goes to the even floors. So we're going to be waiting a long time for this all the time, every day.
I think we are. There are stairs, but we are on the 20th floor. That's a long way.
Alright, so we are on the 20th floor. It's a little bit weird that they've only got 4 lifts, and 2 of the lifts are for odd floors and 2 of the lifts are from even floors. I've never seen that before.
I was about to say I've never seen that before.
2003, it seems like we're all the way at the end of the hallway.
The white makes it all look very clean, doesn't it? Looks like it's been freshly painted almost.
This is the view on this side. I wonder what view we've got on our side. 2001.
Whoa, this is really nice. I didn't realise we were going to have a living room.
You could probably tell by now, Kelsey doesn't know what I book half the time, but I've got to be honest, this is nicer than I expected.
It's great, I turn up, I get a surprise every time. This is lush.
Right, let's get these bags down. I'll show you around the room. So the room is pretty basic, and the first thing you notice when you come in is the living room. The bathroom's tucked away in the corner here, so let's start there. So the bathroom is pretty standard. I like how they've put a splash of colour in the room and used an orange fixture underneath the sink. Sink's pretty big, nice and clean. These cups though, they look very worn. Look very old. A couple of packets of soap and some body lotion. And here we've got a few cardboard boxes. It doesn't actually say what's in them though. It says item 1641 and item 1642. Let's have a quick look what's inside these. We have toothbrush, toothpaste. I'm going to say that's the same with the other one as well. And then a little shaving kit. A little hairdryer. Kelsey uses these. I don't have much hair left, but handy for her. Fresh towels up on the towel rail, and then the shower. Now the shower doesn't look overly clean. It probably is, but it's that calcium that just stains the back wall because the water's hard water here in Benidorm. Maybe they should have chose a different colour for these backboards. Little waterfall shower head, and there's a second shower head just in case this one doesn't reach where you want it to reach. And I'm going to say that this is 2-in-1 shampoo and body wash. And for some reason we've got a stool in the bathroom. I don't know if this is for putting in the shower, so you can sit down and have a shower and pretend you're having a bath. And finally the toilet. Nice to see that it's been hygienically cleaned. It is a pretty basic bathroom, but it's got everything you need. And to be honest, when you're in hotels or all-inclusives like this, you're not spending too much time in the room, let alone in the bathroom, unless the food's dodgy. Before Kelsey shows you the living room and the bedroom, there is this workstation desk area over here, and there's this sliding door that's actually locked. But it looks as if there's a sink area through there, so I don't know if you could pay extra, upgrade, and have more of a kitchen, because the tea and coffee station is here. And there's no actual tea and coffee, it's just a kettle and some mugs. Oh, they're not the cleanest mugs. Let's have a look at this kettle. Also not the cleanest kettle. But if you want to buy your own tea from outside and bring it in, that's what that's for, I'm guessing. And just under here is the fridge. Now, before I open the fridge, we were left a note that says, look inside the fridge. We have a small surprise for you with our compliments. And there's even a couple of Prosecco glasses. Now, these Prosecco glasses, again, not very clean.
But there is a little bottle of champagne in the fridge. That was nice of them. They didn't need to do that, really, did they? Which leads us nicely onto the living room. I mean, there's not really much to say apart from there's this giant L sofa, which could be maybe if you had like a family of 4, you could probably fit 2 kids on you quite comfortably. But nice little addition, it's huge. Opposite the sofa we do have a TV. Now it isn't a smart TV, but I'm sure there will be at least one English channel on there. But we're not even here to watch TV. Now initially we didn't think that we had a TV in the bedroom, but the bedroom is just through here. So you open these doors, and this turns to be a TV in the bedroom. That is genius. Talk about making use of space. You want to sit and watch TV in the bed? You can. You want to sit and watch TV on the sofa? You can. We actually have 2 twin beds, but they've been pushed together, but that's fine because that means we've got a blanket each and we love that. Well, I need to be careful, I got a dress on. Bed check. Oh, I moved them. Now, initially, they feel quite firm, but it's quite bouncy actually. I think I'm gonna have a pretty good night's sleep in these, to be fair. We've got 2 little decorative cushions. These long pillows again. I'm not a big fan of these long pillows in Benidorm, but that's all we've got.
I do like the colour theming in here. I love the fact that they've used a splash of colour and not just kept the white and the brown wood. And they have added the yellow, the green. Makes it feel a lot friendlier, a lot more warmth, a lot cosier.
Yeah, you're right there. These pillows though, they feel like memory foam pillows. Ready? Ooh. I think they're going to be quite comfy.
I like that they've matched the artwork with the colour of the pillows. However, there's on a little bit of a wonk there.
That middle one is doing my head in a little bit. I might have to fix it.
Got them.
Ah, much better.
Good job. Either side of the bed, there's a little bedside table, pretty standard. And then we've got just some light switches and a plug. Nice big sliding double wardrobe, plenty of room for a suitcase full of clothes. Spare duvet up the top, some hangers, ignore my luggage. And down here is a really old looking safe. It doesn't have a key, so I think you need to pay extra for that downstairs. And a couple of spare pillows.
I think the best part of this room has to be the balcony. We have never had a balcony this big before. We don't normally have one place to sit, we have 2. Little sun lounger things here.
And a table and chairs over in this corner. The balcony is so big that it's causing an echo.
I also like that there's 2 doors. There's a balcony door coming from the bedroom and the living room as well. So it opens it out a little bit more, doesn't it?
It's such a big space out here as well. We do have the sun still on our balcony for a little bit. I think we'd get more sun throughout the morning and the early afternoon. Now the floor and the furniture on this balcony look really modern. The only thing that looks a little bit outdated is this clothesline.
What I do like though is that it's big enough and further in towards the balcony so that you put your clothes in there, you're not going to worry they're going to fly off.
They're always handy because when your clothes are wet, or not your clothes, your swimming costume's wet and your towel, easy place to hang them up. Now last but not least, let's talk about the view. We are up on the 20th floor, so the view is pretty good. And considering we're in Benidorm, which is known for having a lot of skyscrapers, there's enough empty space around here to give a good bit of view and to get the sun in as well.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to see a little bit of nature on the left side, not just the skyscrapers. And we've also got a sea view.
However, what I will say is just down here, there seems to be a lot of fly tipping going on. There's so much rubbish down here. But if you look directly down, the people look so small down there because we are so high up. But it's a nice looking pool area.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting down there.
And also we do have a little bit of a sea view through the high-rise buildings. When you look a little bit closer, there is a little bit of wear and tear, particularly on the curtains. It seems to be ripped all along the bottom. It looks like it's been jammed in the door. Now, that is expected because we are in a family-friendly place.
overall it's pretty clean and it's quite modern as well.
It looks as if you could stay in this hotel and be other than all-inclusive, but because we're all-inclusive, we've been given these wristbands.
So let's go and get that drink I was talking about.
Sounds good to me. All right, well, Kelsey's gone up to the bar to order. I'll run you through the all-inclusive drinks menu, or just the drinks menu, because there's a lot more than just all-inclusive drinks in here. Starting off with the hot beverages, pretty much everything is free. All your coffees, all your teas, and hot chocolate. But the only thing you've got to pay extra for is an Irish coffee. Moving on to the spirits, it's pretty much just the local stuff that is included. However, there is Smirnoff vodka, which is included as well. But apart from that, all the premium or the branded stuff is a bit extra. A few different liquors are included, your peach schnapps and apple schnapps and stuff like that. There's also a tequila, if you want to do some shots and get crazy. Not only is house wine included, but house champagne is included as well. And you can get a glass of sangria included in the all-inclusive. Everything else in the wine and champagne family does cost more. There is a pretty decent list of cocktails included. There's 11 of them, which is a pretty good deal considering if you weren't all-inclusive, you would have to pay €6 per cocktail. Now, there's only 2 mocktails that you can get for free, which I wasn't expecting many because we are in Benidorm, which is known for being a party place. You can get beer for free, which is Cruz Campo, which is a local beer. And obviously all your soft drinks are pretty much free unless you wanted them in a bottle. All in all, I've got to say this is a pretty decent all-inclusive menu. There's enough options for everyone, good variety. What I will say, the bar staff here are on point. They're really friendly.
They are.
Really good service.
I've not seen this in an all-inclusive before. They actually had a massive box of crisps, and then I saw somebody else go to the bar and I was like, oh, can I have some crisps please? She was like, of course you can. And then she gave me this little thing of crisps.
So we'll do a full hotel tour tomorrow, including the grounds, but for now we're just going to grab a drink. We're not down by the pool area, but we are outside and it seems pretty chilled. It's nice that the sun's still out. Kelsey's going to get an ice cream.
I think I've spotted ice cream. It wasn't ice cream, but it was a cupcake.
Oh, I thought she screamed ice cream.
I thought she did too, but she said cupcake. Oh, it smells good. It might be lemon, not sure. Pretty good.
So the sun is starting to set, so we grabbed a drink each. We've come up to the balcony. We're going to chill out before we go for dinner.
So not only did they have crisps, they had these little crackers. An absolute elite snack.
I feel like I should have grabbed the normal chairs for this because these chairs are more like sun lounging chairs and the sun's not really out. So I just feel like, doesn't it feel weird being in it when you're not in the sun?
Yeah, and I can't reach my drink.
Yeah.
Ah, it's fine, it's comfortable. Eating our snack.
Good morning. So after having drinks yesterday by the pool, we ended up just getting dinner. And then we watched a little bit of evening entertainment, which was an acrobatic show, which is pretty standard for a hotel like this. Kelsey woke up this morning to watch the sunrise. She just cuddled here in a blanket on the balcony. But when we were checked into reception, we were given this little pamphlet here. It does open up, and on one side, there's a map of the city, and on the other side is information about the hotel. It does say you can rent a mobility scooter directly from reception, which is in classic Benidorm style. But what we're interested in is the restaurant times. And breakfast started at 8 and finishes at 10:30. It's around about 9 o'clock now, so we're gonna head down and get breakfast.
Breakfast time. Door's locked. Try again. Breakfast time.
So we'll have a proper look around after we have breakfast, yeah?
Yeah, that's good. Oh, you can have champagne if you want on arrival for breakfast.
Champagne for breakfast?
Right, should you have a little look first?
All your cold meats, cheeses. This is the full English. Oh, those hash browns are good.
Oh, those mini hash browns are good. Oh, the sausages.
Sausages look like proper sausages.
Oh, fried milk dessert.
Just a bowl of chocolate. Here's scrambled eggs, more sausages. Oh, those sausages look pretty decent.
Fresh pancakes.
Fresh pancakes and fried eggs.
Well, this is good breakfast.
And there's cereals, milks, yogurt,
Fruit salad.
fruit salad. Loads of seeds and stuff. You don't normally get these, right? They're raisins.
To like make like a little yogurt bowl?
Seeds, yeah.
Oh, fresh orange juice.
Lots of fruit.
Biscuits and wafers. Yum.
Some pastries. There's a bunch of different jams here. Bread. Butter.
It's like a whole bakery here.
And if your food's not hot enough, there is a microwave. That's always handy. They even have Heinz mustard, Heinz mayonnaise, and tomato ketchup. I wonder if they just refill that with like local stuff. Oh, fresh pineapple.
Yeah, they don't normally have fresh pineapple.
And some more pastries.
What a singular donut left.
Because someone explained to me why all-inclusives have this kind of toaster that never toasted your bread in the first go. Always takes 2 or 3 times.
In a wine glass, very posh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a pretty decent selection for food, right?
Really big selection for breakfast.
Little English breakfast. We've also got a bit of continental style cheeses and hams. I put this through once, but you wouldn't guess it. It kind of just looks like bread still.
I can't confirm. The ketchup is actually Heinz.
Is it? How do you even know that?
As someone who likes ketchup, you just know.
Everything looks pretty standard. The sausages kind of look like chip chop sausage.
They do, and they taste like it, but they're really good.
Kelsey's just come back with some fresh churros. Oh, they're warm still.
I know. Well, mine's got loads of chocolate on it.
Cheers. That's good. Nice.
The chocolate tastes like melted chocolate ice cream.
They are actually pretty good.
It's not every day you can have churros for breakfast.
Now we know hotel food's never the best food you're gonna get, but as far as all-inclusive breakfasts go, I'd say that was pretty good.
Yeah, no complaints.
Let's have a look around the facilities and the grounds. So this is kind of the main lobby area. Reception's just through there. There's loads of tables and chairs, and this is the main entertainment area. So you've got your stage just here. And this was completely full last night, wasn't it?
I know, I can't believe how many people were actually sitting here. We only just about got a seat, to be fair.
One of the main bars is just through there as well. Well, let's head outside and see the pool.
Oh, it's bright out there.
It's a lovely sunny day here. Not many clouds in the sky. So there's loads of seating area up here. There's another stage there. There wasn't any entertainment there. I'm assuming that's just for the high season because it is just February just now.
Yeah, in the summer, because it gets pretty cold
yeah.
out here in the evenings, doesn't it? So I can't see many people sitting out here during the night.
But it is a very big area. There's loads of sun lounges in the back there, and there is a pool table, but you do have to pay extra for that, like you normally do. And just over here is the pool. It's quite a big pool considering the size of the hotel.
So many sunbeds as well.
And then there's a kids pool as well. We'll check that out now. Yeah, loads of sunbeds. The sunbeds look quite nice as well. They don't look like those cheap blue ones.
Let's go down and have a closer look.
I do really like the umbrellas as well. They're not the standard umbrellas. They're
like
straw
tiki
material.
ones,
Yeah.
aren't they?
This is what the hotel looks like from the front. Like I said, there's 8 rooms across and 24 floors. You have to do the math on that. What's that? 24 times 8?
A lot.
Just under 200 maybe? 192?
Maths is my strong point.
There's a few people out sunbathing already. I mean, considering it's February, the weather's been pretty decent the last few days as well.
The pool looks really clean.
Really what, clean?
Yeah, look how clean it looks. Like the tiles and everything, no marks on them or anything. Normally you tend to see like quite a bit of wear and tear, especially in the pool. Nothing, looks brand new to me.
But yeah, it looks really nice, really big. And the fact that the sun rises over there, there's no high-rise buildings there, and the sun should just go up, and then it dips through these two here, I think. You do get the sun quite a lot of the day, yeah.
I was going to say, pretty much have the sun all day.
At this time of year, you don't need to fight for sunbeds. There's plenty.
I'm going to check the temp of the pool. Do you reckon it's hot or cold?
I'm going to say it's absolutely freezing.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's freezing.
Yeah.
There was quite a few people in here yesterday. They were kids. I feel like kids are built a bit different when it comes to pools.
When it comes to a pool on holiday, kids will get in anything. Yeah, a lot of sunbeds. I really like these umbrellas, like I said. They're like, it looks almost like a bird's nest.
Like
They
twigs.
are just twigs.
Yeah.
Considering it's half term, there's not that many kids or families here. But it is family friendly, so there's a little play park there. And there's also a kids pool. It's always nice to see palm trees in the grounds of your hotel. But this tree here has to be my favourite. I don't think I've ever said that before. Look how well kept this tree is. And then this circular building here is the outdoor bar and the snack bar.
The outdoor bar might just be closed for the low season, it would make sense. And then this is a snack bar. So there was a guy in here yesterday, I think he was making like burgers and chips. So maybe we can go here for lunch. What I also love about this hotel is there's no music that's blasting. I feel like in all-inclusive hotels, sometimes they have music really, really loud. There's just slight music playing just in the background. It's really nice.
And that's pretty much it for the outside. It's not too big.
I think we've covered everything.
Well, it's big enough, but there's not that much to see, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of just the pool area, isn't it?
There is a ping pong table and a pool table, but they're currently in use by children, so we're not going to film that right now. So the question a lot of you might have is, what time does the bar open for alcoholic drinks? We're about to find out. It is currently 10:30. Hello, can I get 2 vodka lemons and 1 beer, please? Now, most of the all-inclusives we've been to recently, the bar kind of opens at around 11 o'clock. It's 10:30, no hesitation. He pulled a beer, so I have no idea what time it opens here, but I guess we are in Benidorm. It is quite nice that when the sun rises, it is directly on the terrace and the pool area straight away.
It's a bit of a sun trap, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. I would say you've got the sun here. Well, we had the sun here yesterday until about 4:30.
Yeah, and then that's when it started going in between the buildings. You like had it for a bit, then you didn't, then you had it for a bit. So I would say non-stop from the morning, from the sun rising until like 4.
However, if they did decide to stop dumping rubbish in the land there and build some hotels instead, then you might not get the sun as much. And not only do they have a kids club here, they also have a teenagers lounge. There's also an essentials vending machine.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen a vending machine with all these things in.
So if you want some shampoo or shaving cream or some adult stuff, it's all here, as well as sun cream.
A pregnancy test.
Right next to the snacks.
We're just chilling in the sun, playing some cards. We're in full-time holiday mode.
It is really nice to chill out for a bit, isn't it?
It's just nice to be in the sun and it's warm.
We're kind of just waiting for lunch at this point, but I feel like that's what you do in all-inclusives. After breakfast, you wait for lunch, and after lunch, you wait for dinner. And after dinner, you wait for the entertainment, and then the entertainment, and then you go to bed.
Here we go. We're gonna make tropical cocktails 1 time in a week, and today is your lucky day.
Pineapple, please. I didn't get you one. I thought we could just try it. This is the pineapple one. So there is a watermelon one as well. They are quite tropical flavours, to be fair. He did say tropical cocktails. Do you want to try first?
What did you say? Pineapple?
That was pineapple.
That's really nice.
It was actually.
It doesn't taste very pineapple-y, but it's really refreshing.
There's a hint of pineapple, but yeah, you can't taste the alcohol. To be honest, I can't believe it's February and this is the weather that we've got. It's only like 16, 17 degrees, but honestly, it feels a lot warmer. So we ended up having a pretty busy day doing nothing yesterday, and to be honest, we've done more of the same this morning, but we're going to head down and check out the snack bar now. What have they got on offer? Hello.
Hello.
Burger, hot dog, chicken nugget, chicken kebab, cheese.
Could I get a chicken kebab, please?
Chicken kebab?
Yes,
Could
please.
I get chips and chicken nuggets, please? Thank you.
I went for a chicken kebab, Kelsey went for chicken nuggets and chips.
That actually looks really good.
I was going to say, normally the snack bar food can be quite hit and miss. But this looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I do like it when you don't have to go to the buffet for lunch and you can just grab something by the pool bar. It's really handy.
Especially when you want to make the most of the sun.
Pretty good.
Can we swap? Have a taste?
Pretty standard. It's nice, right?
That's nice, yeah.
In some hotels, the snack bar food kind of just sits there all day, or like the entire time the snack bar's open. But here he's cooking it fresh.
Right, we're going to get out of the hotel for a little bit. Our hotel's actually in a really good location. We're out of the way a lot, but we're also really close to the beach and the strip. So we're going to take a walk to the beach and see how long it takes us.
I'm going to set a timer and see how long it takes to walk there. It's just one straight road right down to the beach, so nice and easy. It's also really flat as well, so if you've got a mobility scooter, pretty straightforward.
He's going to get there quicker than us. Maybe that's the trick.
And just like that, a 12-minute walk, 13-minute walk, we made it to the beach.
Oh, technically we're not on the beach, hang on. Now we're on the beach. A very nice beach it is also, to be fair.
I've got to be honest, it is a really nice beach. You can tell why Benidorm became so popular.
Yeah, we did do a video sort of specifically on Benidorm when we went to the Strait, the old town. We'll link that somewhere here if you'd like to watch it.
Now, although all your food and drink is included in the hotel, if you did want to change the scenery and venture out, there are plenty of bars and restaurants to choose from, everywhere you look. And to be honest, you're not going to be paying much for drinks anywhere. You can even get a €1 pint or a €1 glass of wine. So the sun's setting in the distance over there. We were going to head out to watch some rugby, but I've just turned the TV on and it's actually got all English channels on there, so all British channels, including BBC, so we get to watch the rugby. Up here, Kelsey's gone down to get some drinks, so we're going to chill out, watch this, and then we can go downstairs for food. I'm going to show you dinner. Hello.
Hello. I got us some crisps, some crackers and a drink each.
So dinner time in this hotel is from 7:30 to 9:45, and it is currently 7:30 on the dot. So let's go ahead downstairs and check out dinner. The only issue we found with this hotel is waiting for the lifts. We seem to be waiting for the lifts a lot. So dinner's in the same restaurant as the breakfast and lunch. It is buffet style, but there is also an Indian restaurant which you can book.
Oh, it smells amazing.
But unfortunately, we're only here for 3 nights.
And there wasn't a space for us. And I think it's because we're here on a weekend as well. And it does look like quite a small restaurant, so I'm a little bit gutted because it does smell amazing. But I'm sure the food in the buffet restaurant will be nice.
Oh, it's quite busy in here already. Oh, it's really busy in here.
Oh, it smells like fish.
It does smell like fish. Yeah, it's super busy in here today.
I didn't think it would be this busy, like, as dinner started.
There's a full-on queue. Fresh pizzas. Oh, and there's a grill. That looks
Oh, grilled chicken, yum.
good. Was that lasagna?
Oh, what's this? Marinated pork rib.
Fresh pasta. Anchovies. Pretty big salad selection. All the cold meats and cheeses. Fresh bread. Some vegetarian options. All these fresh fruits, yogurts. The dessert selection looks pretty good today.
Chocolate, vanilla and strawberry ice cream. And what I'm having for dessert.
It was really busy over there, but we tried our best.
I have a very meat-heavy plate today.
So there's only a 2-hour and 15-minute window for dinner in this hotel, which is quite small. Normally you do get a little bit longer, so that's why obviously everyone's come down straight for 7:30.
It's also quite late. I find 7:30 quite late, I do. Everyone's probably starving. I went for a tuna steak. Now you don't normally see like fresh tuna steaks being cooked, so. That's really warm. That's really warm. I was meant to say that's really nice.
We always say we're not a food channel. We either say if it's good or bad. All-inclusive buffet food is never going to be the best food in the world, but I'd say it's pretty decent.
Yeah, we've not had a bad meal. Right, dessert time. Got big choices to make, and I think I'm going to be greedy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Pretty good service.
Very good service. Everyone just finished and she's taking my plate. I have 2 desserts. Cake and custard. I couldn't say no. It's like a childhood dessert. I mean, so is this.
I just went for some vanilla ice cream with chocolate sprinkles.
I've gone for a chocolate, vanilla and strawberry ice cream and cake and custard. Let's give it a try. Can't really complain. This cake and custard is good. Did anyone else used to have Neapolitan ice cream as a child and have all 3 colours and then just do this and mix it all together? So, how is our stay here in the Sandal Suites Benidorm? Let's start with the room.
The rooms are pretty basic, but they feel quite modern. The best part about the room has to be the big balcony space that you've got, and the sun's on it all day. It's kind of like a little sun trap.
It was so nice. Nice that they gave us 2 seats too, so we could sit at a table, and then we also had like, I guess you would call it a lounger.
It is a 3-star hotel, but it does have some pretty decent facilities. The pool seems big enough. The outdoor area seems big enough. They have the entertainment on every night downstairs. And it also looks as if in the summer they would have entertainment outside on the stage. Also, it's nice that, I wouldn't say it was like a family hotel, but there's areas that are specifically for the kids, so that you have got that aspect as well. Now, one of the most important things when it comes to all-inclusives is the food. I've got to say the breakfast is pretty standard.
Yeah.
Lunch and dinner were decent, quite nice.
Yeah, we didn't have a bad meal to be fair. And the drinks also, there's a massive drink selection. Huge.
And the snack bar was also pretty good, which can always be hit and miss. Finally, the location of the hotel. We are in a pretty decent spot. It's kind of on the outskirts, but also just a 10-minute walk down to the beach. And you are right in the centre of Levante Beach, which is the main beach in Benidorm then. And there's plenty of bars and restaurants if you do want to get out and do something a bit different.
Yeah, far enough away, but also close enough to everything too. Best of both worlds, really. All in all, I reckon I would stay here again, would you?
I give it a thumbs up.
If you want to see another one of our all-inclusive videos, click our 2B1 here and let us know if there's an all-inclusive that you think we should try.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.